Welcome to the library. Let's go see a show.
We're going to start though with the creepiest, crawliest creature in my show. We're starting off with the arthropods. Now they're the only guys who do not take a bath. Everyone else does. He's right over there in his car seat. Let's check him out. Hey Tonka, come up and say hello to all of us. Oh man, I like this guy. Tonka has a lot of legs and he's definitely neat. He has pretty cool, interesting, creepy, crawly thing. He does have his pinchers in the front. He has a stinger too. And this guy is not for touching because he's a what?
Scorpion.
It's true, he's a scorpion. Ooh. Now, of course, I'll bring this creature closer so we can really check him out. We'll have a chance to look nice and carefully, but please make sure our fingers stay in our laps for now. For sure, he has a stinger there and he knows how to give a poke. I get stung almost once or twice a month. No joke. It hurts a little bit, it itches, and my finger is kind of numb for a couple days, and sometimes it doesn't work quite as well as it used to, but then it goes away. For sure, I also do get squeezed, and those pinchers are way nice. They help him grab onto his lunch. Do you have a question already? I'll answer your question. Check out that awesome dude. Oh, wow. Oh no. Yeah, this guy's pretty cool, but he still has a stinger, so we're gonna let this guy cruise right on by for sure. I really like this dude. Now, of course, if you guys look carefully, you'll notice he does have hairs on his pinchers, which help him feel on the ground. That's how he finds his lunch. When a smaller creature comes cruising by, he'll give those guys a squeeze and then gobble them right down. Check out that interesting animal. He's definitely great. But definitely he's good for looking at and not for touching. Hey, if you see an animal like this creature, when you're out there on the cruise, on a hike, or in your own backyard, please just look nice and carefully at that creature. Please don't touch that thing, because scorpions can be dangerous and some can really pack a punch. I know. I leave all wild scorpions and other creatures that I find, I leave them alone, for sure. I like this guy though. Let's give Tonka a nice big wave. Goodbye. See you later, dudes. Whoa, yep, a nice good scorpion wave. What are those guys? Absolutely, whoa, the Madagascar hissing cockroaches. These guys are really great. We've got Betty and we've got Buddy there and their cousins. Wait a minute, here they come today. They love to hang out, so they're gonna sit right here on your fingers. And there goes Betty on your hands, oh wow. We'll see if we can get Buddy and Betty for your fingers, my friend. Are you ready? Can you do this? Here we go, no doubt. Buddy, he has horns. He's quite a macho dude. Uh-oh. He'll sit right there on your fingers, and he tickles there, I know. You guys are doing great, holding nice and carefully today. Steady there, my little friend. That's Betty. She's way nice. Are you ready for a creature on your fingertips? All right. Here comes Betty and Buddy for your fingers. These guys are always great. Hissing cockroaches, of course. They look cool. They feel nice and smooth and a little bumpy. And oh man, these guys are also quite delicious. Well, as long as you're a lizard. Wait, where's that creature going? Is he climbing up your branch? A big round of applause for our first helpers in the show. And were they tickling, my friend? They are, for sure, I know. Yep, hissing cockroaches really aren't that bad. They're cool to see around because, well, when these guys get nervous, they go, tss, tss, tss. They hiss to say, watch out. Of course, many animals do like eating bugs, and, well, no doubt these guys could be their food. Watch out, that guy's on the cruise. I'll get him. They do know how to move. I'll get all those creepy, crawly creatures back right here on this nice, cool plate. There we go. Is it wiggled on your fingers, dude? That's how it goes. Excellent job, my friends. You guys did it really, really nice. Here we go, my friend. Off of your fingers. Those guys are trying to escape on me. Oh, man. Dude, you survived. Awesome job holding carefully. Wow. Excellent job, my friend. Oh, we got him. Oh, wow. Yep. That guy's kind of hanging out right underneath. I know. They hold on pretty nice. The hissing cockroaches, well, they're food for lots of animals and sometimes people. That's right. Hey, you know what? These guys actually are nutritious and delicious if you really were hungry for some food. Amphibians are animals that live a double life. They start off in the water where they swim and grow and eat. And of course, when these guys get big enough, they do something really great. They grow their arms and legs. And they often climb out of the water. Some climb way up in the trees. They may climb up there and hang out and jump and hop, or maybe just sit right there in the mud and wait for something good to come on by. Uh-oh. And if some food comes cruising, they'll eat it up. Because guys, amphibians can be ravenous when it comes to mealtime. Oh wow. They sometimes even make a noise. It kind of goes. Sorry, a frog in my throat. The translation, I promise, is way better. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. I know. It's time for a couple frogs. Now, my frogs are really sweet. My frogs, they like to hop and jump, but usually they'll sit pretty well, I think. A White's tree frog, and he's definitely cool. He loves to jump and hop. He'll hang out in the trees. He'll sit right there on your fingertips. Here comes Squirt and Olive Oil. Let's check these creatures out. Squirt and Olive Oil, come on up here now. Yep. These guys are called the White's tree frogs. They're definitely great. They love to climb and walk and cruise, and he's sitting on my branches there today. Check out our 3 trees right here. You guys are awesome amphibian helpers here, no doubt. Our frog trees are doing a great job standing nice and steady with those frogs. Now watch out. Frogs do sometimes walk and cruise. They know how to jump and hop and leap. And of course, they'll eat bugs and worms. Now put your hand out nice and flat, my friend. Watch this. There goes Olive Oil. Here comes Squirt and Little Spring. Dude, you got a silly, sticky, slimy pile of frogs, a frogamid. Whoa. How are you doing there, dude? That is pretty awesome. I like those guys. Oh, wow. Hey, a round of applause for my frog helper here, no doubt. Oh, excellent. Here we go. Awesome. On that spot is going to sit a dragon here today. Here comes some leaves to keep your branches safe, because this guy, he's a dragon. He has claws. He holds on. Hey, here's a nice set of zebra leaves to keep your fingers feeling extra comfortable. Uh-oh. Here comes little Siggy. Siggy's pretty excellent, I know. Siggy actually is a Chinese water dragon. Come on up here, my little friend. Oh, wow. And he's in training. He even brought his leash today. It sometimes helps him out. Come on up, my little buddy. Come and say hello. Siggy loves the cruise and hang out. He'll sit right there. There we go. He's looking at you, dude. He said, oh man, new friends. That's always pretty nice. Now, Siggy, well, he likes to sit up in the branches. He'll hang out all day long sometimes. He knows that sitting quietly can actually help him out. Because most creatures walk right by, they don't notice him there. I mean, check it out. He kind of looks nice and green just like the leaves. So he blends in really nicely. What's that word we use? Excellent. Camouflage is sweet. Camouflage helps many animals to survive. And whoa, that's pretty cool. But he knows if someone does come really close, they might see him, and ooh, he has a secret weapon that sometimes helps him out. And that weapon is his tail, which is great. It also keeps his balance and helps him swim pretty nice. But hey, if he's sitting in the branches and someone comes around, he might give those guys a whack. Whoop. I think he might decide to hop away. He's out of here. Oh man, he knows that hopping, jumping, and running is a great thing to do. Yep, he cruised right back over there. How you doing, dude? He can give a whack or a wiggle from his tail, and no doubt, he's definitely nice. Give him a nice gentle touch right on his spikes and on his tail, guys. We're gonna let him hang out right here on his favorite branch. Not my shoulder though, sorry dude. He likes that branch also. Right there on your branch, my buddy. Whoa, check that lizard out. He knows that sitting in the trees is a great place to be hanging out. So when he comes closer, look at him nice and carefully. He has orange and pink on his cheeks and chin. He's pretty macho. Wow. She loves to move when she moves. She'll hang out really, really nice. She's going to sit. Can you guys keep that branch nice and steady for me, guys? Just like that. Stay. Here comes her brother. Here comes Jake. Well, if you guys look carefully, notice something cool. Jake is not a snake. He has arms and legs, eyes and ears. I know it. He's a pretty awesome dude. He's going to wiggle right here on your branches. Check him out. Oh, geez. Would you help us hold that lizard there, my friend? You can. And here comes Elwood. That's their brother. Now, don't worry. These guys, they don't sing or dance. They mostly just hang out. They wiggle and they cruise. This guy will sit right there on your fingers. Check it out there, dudes. Keep little Tilly nice and steady. You can do this. I know. Now, why do I call those guys the Blues? Look carefully. Good observation there. I know. Did you notice? When they open up their mouth, their tongue sticks out straight. Their tongue is helping them to smell and taste. And it's blue today. In fact, they have a nice bright blue tongue, which is definitely cool. Their bright blue tongue can help them save their life. It's what they do. When these guys get nervous or scared if someone bigger comes around, they'll open up their mouth and let that blue tongue wiggle out. A bright blue wiggle from their tongue. It's the best place to be. You got that guy? Uh-oh. When these guys open up their mouth and let their tongue start wiggling, it's great. Their bright blue tongue says, watch out, I'm dangerous today. Bright colors often are a warning sign, which means venom or poison. Not a bad idea for a lizard, actually. They feel kind of smooth and bumpy. Check them out. They feel like a corn on the cob, except these guys have legs. And, well, they'll walk right off your dinner plate. A corn on the cob has to roll. These guys, of course, are omnivores, which means that they like to eat bugs, worms, fruits and vegetables, of course, any kind of meat. They're born in groups of several little lizards at a time. And hey, when little Tilly was born, she tried to burrow in the leaves and dirt to help her hide, but her tail must have been sticking out because her mom thought it was a worm. And worms are tasty. It happens sometimes, guys. But Tilly's now 10 years old, and she's still really cool. Her tail's grown back a little bit. Yep, never be as long as her brothers, but hey, she's still pretty awesome, dude. We're gonna let these lizards climb on out of here right now. Now, mostly they spend their time right on the ground, hiding in the leaves. They burrow and they blend right in. But climbing works out pretty neat. They can climb over small stuff like logs or rocks or in their car seat. Check it out, I know. Little Tilly's gonna climb right back in her car seat. Here we go. Get a grip there, little Tilly. Can you do it? Sometimes she'll hold on pretty nice. There we go. Oh man, she's gonna cruise right back. She was fast. It's all right. Yep. It's time for Elwood to give us. Thanks a lot there, dude. Hey, everybody pees sometimes, and sometimes a little poop. We're gonna let Elwood climb back inside his car seat too, no doubt. See you there, my friend. Get a grip. There he goes. He also goes in kind of fast. I know it. There we go. There we go. We'll clean you up, my friend. Hey, a little wipe sometimes helps. All right. I think he was just getting ready to climb back in himself. He's a blue-tongued skink native to Australia and New Guinea. They're really pretty nice. Now, Jake is going to climb back in a little slower, if you don't mind. He'll go in slow motion, my friends, but you have to help him out. Please push the slow motion button on your remote control, and here he goes. All right, Jake. So he's going to use his arms. He pulls himself right up. His belly wiggles over like a snake. Did someone hit pause? There he goes. All the way back inside and... You did hit pause, didn't you? Okay, all the way. Back inside there, buddy. There we go. He made it. No doubt. It's time for us to bring one more type of lizard out. Rufus comes from South America. In Argentina, he might call his home the really tall pampas grass, where all kinds of cool creatures roam. Rufus, come on up and say hello to all our friends. Wow. Rufus is a tegu lizard. Check him out. He loves to eat all kinds of bugs and worms and tasty guys. He'll eat almost anything he finds out there. Fruits are really delicious. Some vegetables on occasion, maybe so. Mostly, guys, he's looking for eggs, which are really his favorite food. He likes his eggs hard-boiled, scrambled, and raw eggs are tasty too. He's gonna sit right across your branches. His scales feel like beads right on his back. I like this guy. And he's going to use his tongue to help him smell and taste to find his